Good morning, Fix-It employees. Today we're going to get back into it. We rolled a ton of hard drives in the last couple episodes. We got probably the most important alternative bauxite recipe we need, which is the pure aluminum ingots. So that gets rid of our need to balance silica. So we'll just have some output silica, which we can either sink or use at different parts of the factory. So let's get right into it. It's time. We got to get these tier 5 belts going. Hello, Snowy. Alright, so one thing we're going to need lots of encased industrial beams. So, first off, let's think about where we're going to build this thing. So most of your bauxite is going to be near the middle of the map in kind of the red forest areas. And we're going to try to build up and around in here. I think there's a bauxite like right here. And there's some coal over here. And we need water, and there's some water over there too. We also need copper, and there's a bunch of copper right here. So as we can see, we got a pure bauxite, and I think there's some impure ones. We'll just be working with the pure one for now. So let's go get some stuff. I mostly want to go get my encased industrial beams. So yeah, down in this pit over here. I'll just grab some concrete too while we're here. Alright, that should be enough. I think we'll start building from over here. Get one of our power lines going. See if we can grab one up here. It just occurs to me I haven't built the hover pack yet. I should probably do that. What do I need? Oh, we don't have that yet. Hold on, let me... Snow, do you want to go visit Max? Alright, you can go visit. Okay. And you go. Go visit. Snow wants to come visit. And usually with bauxite, you're going to have to take it down from a fairly high level down to a lower area. So usually quite a bit of belt work. The thing is, you have to get it. You have to get to an area where there is coal, but also copper. So it can be a little tricky. And this is probably where we're going to set it up. Because it's got our water right here, a fair amount of space to build on. And there's copper nodes nearby. So the copper should be like right down here, I think. Oh, there's even one right there. And you really only need one normal, so. Not pure. Okay. You always want to be careful in this area. Red forest is not to be played with. See. Here's a few bauxite. All right. Need a few of these, so that's what make them. No. She's been out. Just being pesky. Alright. So we're going to take all of this over here. And let's do... Oof. Now, let's go find that cable node that was, or coal node, I think was, not that one, that one. Actually, let's keep researching that now. What do we get here? Ingot, steel screw, bad. Bad. Let's bring some power up. Okay, there's that. Cool. All right, let's just make sure this is coming out. I honestly don't know the ratios that I need between coal and everything, but it's not too expensive to sloop things up, so let's just, or shard them up, so let's just do that. just going to take this over to this cliff, which should be right near that little waterfall area with all the water. Okay, there's the water that we're going to use. If you want to get rid of some of the trees, you're certainly more than welcome to do that. I tried to leave the trees in place, but I don't want to clip through them, so. Take down a wall. What? I thought we were above water. That's not that big of a deal. We're pretty close by to where, as long as I have a little rocket fuel, it's fine. Yeah, like, am I crazy? It looks like it's water right here where I fell. I don't know. I guess I must have hit the corner or something. Alright, let's see where my body is. Yeah, looks like water to me. Like, what the hell? Look at this, it's water. And then it's not. That's pretty dumb. Alright, let's get some foundation here. And then let's get foundation here. And what we're going to do is a little trick to bring it in just perfectly. I don't always do this because it can be kind of a pain in the booty. Oh, it's on the other side. Alright. Who's shooting at me and why? Try that trick again. So here, here. And then we know we built our center pipe hole right in the middle of these guys. So now, if we fly up and we get up to a, no, 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 no. I don't want to run back. Okay, this is all the way to the death grade. Sorry, I usually run back, but I'm sure it's getting a little old, so. Alright, let's try this again. One there. Let's just bring it here. logs again. I always kind of like the way ladders look on structures. Now watch this cool trick. So, to get that thing going all the way down, if we boom, all the way in there. Then do the same for the other side. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Fuck. Okay. Let's go get our stuff in the quote-unquote water. Oh, now it's water. But right here it's not. Like, how weird is that? Okay. Sweet. All right, now we got that. Good. So let's just start building out our basic bauxite factory. So the first thing we need is a refinery. Okay. So let's take a look. So even though we don't have the Sloppy Alumina, let's take one more look at the map just in case. What concrete's not too bad? I might take that. Okay, so we want to make alumina solution, so that requires bauxite and water. And for the sake of simplicity, we're going to jack everything up. So 300 bauxite, which I'm actually thinking this is only 240 because I didn't shard it. Well, we can go shard it, should be no problem. And then 180 water, okay? And then, since we might make several bauxite foundries, so in other words, I want to at least leave space here for 2 more. Then our next refinery is going to take the input from the other side, and that's going to turn it into alumina scrap. So we'll essentially have a pipe going from here boom, and we'll just take it down because it might fill some other refiners later. But for now, the only refinery it needs to fill is this one. And let's get this to, of course, pipeline 2. All right, so this wants 240 a minute. We're going to be putting out 300 a minute. So what if we take this down by 1? Yep, 240. We need 360 in. So that takes care of our alumina situation. But now we need coal to go in as well. And that's pretty easy if we get that out of the way, please. Please. Like, why are you in the way? Like, I really want to build there. We're just going to take this right in between these 2 factories that we might, again, we might build more of. Here's our coal line. Kind of right in the middle there. We'll take this up, take this in, and in you go. Alright, so now, on the other side, this is going to produce 120 water, and this guy needs 360 water. So that's 2 water extractors for 240 plus the 120. Boom. Really simple. I'm going to build 3 even though we don't need 3 right now. And then what we're going to build is kind of a little recycling loop for the water. And this can get a little tricky sometimes, so. But for now it should be okay. And then let's just take this coal all the way up. There, so it stays above our heads the whole time. And then yeah, that looks good. Okay. And then let's get this all up to the correct pipe. Because even if it's not needing it right now, it will in the future. Alright, then let's take you up. Let's go 1 more over. right. So, in goes the bauxite. And our water needs to... Okay. And so by putting this... at a higher junction... We're just going to try this first, okay? So what I think is it's going to saturate... No, this isn't right. Okay, water's going in. Alright, so let's let this thing cook a little bit. And then let's see what gets in here. We got our starting alumina solution. And it looks like it has pushed some water down through this pipe. Okay. And now because these pipes are above the system, they will not push water into this unless its needs aren't met from the lower part of the system. Okay? So what that means is that, see, if you did not have this water loop, what you'd eventually have happen is something or another will back up. Because if we have 360 water, it wants 100, wait, that's gonna be 240. Well, actually this water is perfectly balanced, but if you have an excess of water, it can certainly back up. But anyways, I think this one looks pretty good. And then out coming here is just simply silica, which we can just sink because we won't need it, or at least we don't need it right now, and we can't let it build up. Okay. Now, the next process is to figure out... Alright, so we got our water being consumed. We got our aluminum solution in. So now, let's see what we can do with these aluminum scraps. And we're going to take this way far away from the factory. That's just going to give us more room when we want to, or if we want to expand. Alright. Now, the important recipe, I think, is the pure aluminum ingot recipe. And that's going to be, I couldn't find it yesterday because I haven't done it in a while. It's going to be in the smelter. And what this does is instead of, normally when you make aluminum scrap to aluminum iron, you have to put that not in here, but in the foundry. So this is the normal recipe, and it requires silica. Now, we do get silica from over here, but not enough of it. So this just really simplifies this. And this is, let's just double check what we're making here. Oop, nothing here. So we're making 360 per minute, and these do 60 apiece. Okay, and then this is what we're going to turn into all clad plates and whatnot. And we need copper to do that. Alright. I think there was a copper, like, literally right up here. Yeah. And this, you really don't need a lot of copper. So it could be an impure, probably. Just, you might have to just jack it up a little bit in production. Here. My buddy's here to make sure I don't get hurt. I'll play in a second. I just wanna get you guys. You attack me. Deal with the consequences. The other guy didn't attack me, so he's cool. Here we're just going to build our copper smelting blueprint. Should fit on that pretty good. Splitter? Where? Spitter, I mean? Okay, didn't know you. And remember that our blueprint had a little flaw in it. Yeah, right here. Okay, these put out 30 per minute, so can definitely grab a whole Both of them. And we're going to start out by making some all-clad sheets. So these want 30 per minute, and we're making 30 per minute out of each of these machines. Okay? 30 per minute. So let's make 4 of these. And then, on the other side of this, we need aluminum casings as well. And that'll usually be the thing you run out of for factory work. The sheets are used in the factory as well, but they're mostly used for belts. So you end up using a lot of them kind of at first and then not worrying about it as much. Alright, so let's do a splitter here. And this wants to make casing, and it wants 90 per minute. So this guy is hungry. So that's 90 per minute, so that means we don't need one of these. And I am making this really carefully because I will say that aluminum is one recipe that if you don't take the time to get it right, it can make your life a little miserable. I don't want to do that. I want something that's going to keep growing with me, so let's bring the copper down this way. Blueprints off-centered. Not quite right. Yeah. Awesome. Casings, cool. Okay. So now that everything's working, let's just make sure that both of these machines are at 100%. That one is. And that one is as well. And these should be lower because 98%. 100%. And again, this water should only go in here if this is requesting more water than is currently available right here. And the reason that's important is if you did it the other way, in other words, this pipe was on top, and so the water was coming up from here, this water would push its way in, and what you'd eventually have is a flooded pipe. So this one wouldn't be able to put out enough water because this would eventually get full and the whole system would stop. I think we have right now, this should be working for a good long time, if not forever. What's happening here? Why aren't you going? Did not want to take the ingots. Alright, I am going to speed this up just while... Actually, I'm going to put some sloops in it too. Just while we're waiting for these... because the next thing we do is, you can go in there. We just gotta build up some all-clad plates. And this is just to, you know, everything's backed up here, obviously, because of eventually we'll use some of this excess aluminum to make aluminum canisters so we can get rocket fuel. But the main thing we want to do is flip this sucker, and we have enough now, so I want somebody to run out of aluminum. Alright, so now that we got our materials, let's go back to base and flip this sucker. So that's the basic bauxite. So I really couldn't remember which recipe was important, but I think it's the pure iron, pure aluminum ingots. That's going to be the most important one for simplifying your bauxite factories. Pick this one up. I have some little bit of allergies today, so I'm talking a bit less. Because my nose is all stuffed up. Take a look and see how these factories are doing. We haven't been there in a while. Yep, still moving. Forgot what we're taking silica for. Oh yeah, the circuit boards. And it definitely looks like, well, something is wrong here. Oh, just because there's so many circuit boards. It's not a terrible problem to have. Okay, those are coming in. Oh yeah, quick wire. Let's go feed it quick wire again. Let's go flip this first. Once I get the tier 5 belts, I'll feed the quick wire over. Because right now it won't keep up with the tier 4 belt. So just have to rebuild the stupid thing anyways. What's the point? We have no more. It seems weird that I guess it makes sense, yeah. Oh, we don't need that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Definitely have 400 of these over here. And once we start, one thing I really like about this tech tier is that like every time you kind of flip a new piece of it, something new opens, like the blender or rocket fuel or you know, nitrogen and stuff like that. So it's kind of fun. There's always sort of something to do. All right, now you guys, I think you're doing fine. These are all kind of filling up now. Not over here. I got 400, okay. Alright, I think we'll flip this and then we'll call it for the afternoon.
Milestone reached. Fixit dedicated this milestone to the conveyor belt and lift Mark 5. They may be implying that your factory could be further optimized. While they are correct, I believe they are setting unreasonable expectations. Having all of humanity very definitely relying on your work is a lot of pressure. It's a good thing I'm here.
Alright, we need some alien protein. Just for biomass. Need some fabric here for the hazmat suit. Did I bring some coal in here? Yeah. Looks like we're gonna need a little more coal than this. That's okay, we've got it in our cool little bauxite factory. In fact, I think we're gonna take this hub with us. Let's see, can we take all of this stuff? Yeah. Let's just take this. take our hub to a more centralized location at the very least. Oh, and this guy can have some quick wire. Should be fine. We need to get some dimensional depots on these guys. Let's see, do we have... where do we have... what's it called? No? Oh, these things. Sound fluctuator. Okay. Well, we have enough to make... oh, right, because we did a bunch of upgrades. I forgot. Probably make some cannons between our locations soon. I think this is a pretty good area to build our hub and maybe build some hypertube locations out from it. But for now, let's just put the hub here. Okay. And let's go see if our bauxite is still working. Hopefully it will be. Should be. Okay, so why is everything? Yeah. That's just because we jacked all that stuff up. Otherwise, it should run pretty efficiently. Okay, what do we got? Look at that. I mean, come on. You gotta love how much Tier 5 belts work this thing just puts out. Alright, let's get some... You know, I always end up overproducing this, so I don't mind. Way up top. Put that depot. Quartz nodes. So. Oh yeah, let's go get our shards and stuff. Oh, you know what? We also need some coal. So let me just yoink. And then we can build those filters. Right. No? Why not? Where'd the fabric go? Oh. Guess I didn't build enough fabric. Yeah, we're gonna need some more mycelia. That should be too big of a problem. Alright, is this mycelia? Yeah. Good. What are we getting around? Nope, nope. Ah, there's Sloppy Alumina. I'll just take a, just double check and see what it does. If it's got a better ratio or whatever, I'll use it. Out here and get back to the hub.
Symphony complete. You are not the nut effigy.
Correct.
The nut effigy is a temple?
I do not think that is correct, even though I am not entirely certain of your definition of temple.
The nut effigy is not you but sings for you.
That nut effigy is an entirely separate entity from me. We aren't even made of the same base components.
He is a vessel of your intelligent clouds.
Probably close enough for now.
Okay.
Milestone reached. The hazmat suit protects the wearer from radiation by consuming iodine-infused filters. You may find this protection essential if you are going to finally get around to saving humanity. I previously gave you compliments in an attempt to inspire you, but it might have given you the wrong idea. I will definitely be totally honest with you from this moment on. Here is a demonstration of a truthful compliment. That suit looks like it was made for you. Because it was.
Alright, so before I go for today, I think I'm going to build a few sort of dedicated paths to, so like to get over here quickly. Platform where we do some of our end game stuff. Maybe back from here. If we wanted, we can make this a little more pretty by... I don't have the... I have to go to the store and buy some of the designs. But sometimes what I like to do with these is like put a steel beam just running along it and then one of these big connectors so you don't have to see all these wires all the time. That should take us over to where we need to go, get our computers and our rubber. But I think with that, we're going to call it right here. All right, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you guys on the flip. Bye.